Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Accapella by Karmin on acoustic guitar. And we're going to start out with kind of the bass line that kind of goes through the tune, where we got open A twice, and then we go to third fret on the low E string, and then we go open E twice, and then we go third fret on the A, and then open D twice, and then we go to third fret on the low E string, and then open A twice. And then we almost kind of start that over again with that O, 3, O, O, 3, and then open D. But then we play third fret on the A string as kind of like a C note, and then we go back to open A twice. So all together you're going A, G, E, E, C, D, D, G, A, G, E, E, C, D, D, C, A. Now that lick though, a lot of times actually this can be kind of cool to kind of shift that lick by what's called an octave. So instead of playing it low on the A, and this part actually kind of gets sung later on actually, you could play 5th fret on the high E string, and we can even add in some extra notes. So we could go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3 on the high E string, open E, and then 1st fret on the B, and then 3rd fret on the B, and then 1st fret on the B, and then open E, 3rd fret on the high E string, and then we kind of start that over again. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, O, 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 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then 1 on the B string, and then 1 on the B string, and the 2nd fret on the G. And those notes actually are playing your A, G, E, 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 C, D, 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 C, E, G, A, G, E, 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 C, D, 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 C, C, A. And you might want to kind of back that up with those parts together. So for instance, on the 5th fret on the high string, you could play the open A to kick it off. And I'm kind of doing this hybrid picking, so I'm doing my bass with my pick and kind of using my fingers, but you might want to try finger style with this too. And then when you get to the open E, you can play the open E's together, and the 1st fret on the B string. And then we can play open D with the 3rd fret on the B string, and then 1st fret on the B. And then we could go back to the open A for the open 3 on the high string. And then we got open with 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, open E with the opens together, 1st fret on the B, and then open D with 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, and then open A for the 1, 2 at the very, very end. Now the chords that we kind of get implied by that actually through our chorus actually start on an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the A minor, actually that open E string is kind of playing an E minor chord. When we play E minor, first finger is going to go to the A string on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then the open D is kind of playing a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the high E string on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you kind of strum just the D, G, B, and E, that sounds a D major chord that sounds really, really happy. And then we're going back to the A minor chord at the very, very end. So if you wanted to on those choruses, you could go A minor, E minor, D major, A minor, to kind of back yourself up. A minor, E minor, D major, A minor. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, I like using this strum pattern to kind of accompany myself. And one of my favorite strum patterns is down, down, up, up, down. So we took the A minor and just tried that a lot. So we got down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And you may be able to kind of work that pattern actually so that you could do that on each of the chords. Timing wise, this may be weird depending on what level you're on. But you have A minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down. Now that seems really fast for you. Actually, we could do just down, down, up on those two. That might be a little bit easier for you to line up with the recording. A minor, da 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 da, E minor, da 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 da, D da 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 da, A minor, down, up, E minor, down, up, D, down, A minor. And then when we get to our verses, actually, it sounds like we're kind of just doing that same kind of thing with our chords, but we're just kind of moving around in a different order, and things actually could go a little bit slower in harmonic rhythm, which means you don't move chords quite as fast. So on our verse, we're doing it with our down, down, up, down. You have A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, D major, down, down, up, down, D major, down, down, up, down, up. And then randomly the lick comes in at this part of your verse, but you could just kind of strum through it on the A minor. So you have A minor, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So we want to kind of experiment with that. Now, something else that I like to add to a song like this, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times it can kind of simulate playing with a bass player. So if you kind of dig on this, the A minor, you could do the A string for your bass. A minor, A bass, down, up, down, A minor, A bass, down, up, down. On the E minor, you'd have the low E string for your bass. E minor, low E bass, down, up, down, E minor, low E bass, down, up, down. On the D, you'd have the D string for your bass. So we kind of dig that. Actually, there's a couple ways we could kind of apply that to our chorus parts. So on the chorus, we could do just kind of that bass down, up, all the way through. If you're fast enough, this would work. You'd have A minor, A bass, down, down, E minor, low E bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, E minor, with an A bass, down, down, E minor, with an A bass, down, down, E minor, with low E bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, E minor, with an A bass, down, down. Now, that seems really fast for you, though. You could make it kind of a bass down on each of the chords, too. That's a little bit easier to get to. So bass, down, E minor with the bass, down, D with the D bass, down, E minor with an A bass, down, E minor with an A bass, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, E minor with an A bass, down. And then we tried our verse with that progression. We'd have A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, down. And then from there we'd be going back into our chorus. So we tried that with kind of just the bass down up on each one. We have A minor with the bass, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down with an A bass, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down. Now on those spots though too, you might want to think about kind of bringing back that intro lick. You know, if you're kind of playing this solo, that would be a very cool and challenging thing to kind of try. Is like every time you hear that lick, to bring that lick back, or that chord progression even. So you could kind of go back to the halving thing and then kind of match it that way. So that's another possibility too. But something else that I like playing around with is something called a 16th note strum pattern. What I mean by that is when you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that into two parts for our down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's called a 16th note. One of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do it down to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing kind of a down on 1 and then a down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the third beat, you're doing up on 2, down on 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got down, up, 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 down, up. So all together, you got long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, so long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. So on those chorus parts, you could kind of work just the down, 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 up on each one. So you have A minor with the down, 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 E minor with the down, 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 D with the down, 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 A minor down, 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 A minor down, 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 E minor with the down, 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 D with the down, 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 A minor with the down, 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 up. If you're kind of digging on the basses, you can throw those in too. So you'd have A minor with the A bass, down, down, E minor with the low bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, A minor with the A bass, down, down, A minor with the A bass, down, down, E minor with the low bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, A minor with the A bass, down, down. rest of that chorus with kind of a down, kill it kind of idea. Actually, there are a couple breaks in this where you may just want to like go to, I don't know, Accapella and just kind of use your voice. But anyway, so we took that 16th note idea and applied it to our verse. Then we have A minor with it down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, A minor down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, D down. Throw in your basses, actually, you could do kind of a bass down, down, up, bass down, up, or bass down, down, up, down, 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 or my favorite, bass, down, down, up, bass down, down, and then you have A minor with a bass, down, down, up, bass down, down, A minor with a bass, down, down, up, bass down, down, A minor with a bass, down, down, up, bass down, down, into the D bass, down, down, up, bass down, down, into the D bass, down, down, bass down, down, on the bass, down, down, up, bass down, down. Bit too quick for you though. You could kind of work just one pattern on each one, and then you have A minor with the bass, down, down, bass down, down, do the bass, down, down, up, bass down, down, and the bass, down, up, bass down, down, you on the bass, down, down, up, bass down, bass down, down, up, bass down, down, you on the bass, down, down, bass down, down, and then from there we'd be going back into kind of our chorus, and then there's an acapella chorus. It's really acapella, and then we kind of start the drum beat back, and then we're kind of back on that chorus part where we got A minor. Oh, and something else that's cool in the chorus, actually, working off that bass down, down, up, bass down, down. You could do bass down, down, up on the chorus too, and this would be kind of cool. And then we're on the bass, down, down, you're on the bass, down, down, you're on the bass, down, down, you're on the bass, down. A minor, E minor, D major, A minor, A minor, D major, D major, A minor, A minor, E minor, D major, A minor. So, but that's the basics of how you could strum along and accompany yourself to Accapella by Karmin. So good luck!